Hi there, welcome back to our channel Happy Journey Life, and this is the second episode of Piano Lovers. There are millions of famous classical composers around the world, and many of them are considered all time greats, like Ludwig van Beethoven, Frederick Chopin, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, John Sebastian Bach, Claudio Monteverdi, and likewise. Here in this video, we cannot list out all of them, but surely we can name a few. Let us now know about some of the famous pianists from around the world. Artur Rubinstein. He was a Polish pianist who left Europe after World War I and settled in the US. He is considered great because of his interpretations of the music of Chopin, to which he brought a glowing tone and endless variety of phrasing. Glenn Gould, a Canadian pianist who, after a stellar concert career, gave up the stage at the age of 31 to focus on recordings and experimental projects. He is considered great because of his prodigious ability to sculpt the multiple lines of polyphonic music, such as Bach's, with unsurpassed clarity. He also has a seemingly incapacity for technical errors. Alfred Cort, a French pianist and professor at the Conservatoire de Paris. He was called a poet of the piano for his mastery of the lyrical works of Chopin, Schumann, and Debussy, producing landmark recordings and meticulous editions of their music and feeling over precise technique, resulting in performances of lush, transcendent musicality. Wilhelm Kempf. He was a German pianist, focused on the greats of German music, and played concerts well into his 80s. He is considered great because of his rhythmic inventiveness and a talent for bringing out the lyricism, charm, and spontaneity in music, particularly in intimate pieces or passages. Alfred Brenden, an Australian pianist and teacher, recorded 4 complete sets of the Beethoven sonatas. He is considered great because of his rigorous adherence to the score without ever sounding dry or academic, and a knack for finding unexpected moments of humor, particularly in classical repertoire. Vladimir Horowitz, a Russian born pianist who was described as tornado unleashed from the steppes in the West. He is very famous for his performances of romantic piano repertoire and Scarlatti. He is considered great for his sparkling virtuosity and extraordinary use of tone color, combined with the talent for thrilling his audience, creating an excitement at his live recitals. Sergey Rachmaninov, a pianist and composer born in Russia who graduated from the Moscow Conservatorium. Among his compositions, the Piano Concerto No. 2 is often considered the most popular piece of classical music of all times. He left Russia in 1970 and chose to become a touring pianist. He is considered great because of his unbelievable clean finger technique, which allowed him to maintain clarity even in the most entangled passages. This was partly due to his famously large hands, able to span 12 inches or a 13th on the piano. He also had an amazing ability to wring infinite sweetness from a melody. Artur Schnabel, an Australian pianist, specialized in core German compositions and made the first complete recordings of the Beethoven sonatas. He is considered great because of his commitment to plumbing the intellectual and spiritual depths of a work while eschewing displays of technical bravura. Sviatoslav Richter, a Russian pianist of German descent who became the USSR's preeminent musician. He is considered great for his rock-solid technique combined with an astonishing variety of sound. Emil Gillis, an Odessa-born pianist who moved to Moscow in 1935 and became a leading Soviet pianist. He and violinist David Oistrakh were among the first Soviet musicians allowed to concertize in the West. He is considered great because of his golden sound and an ability to execute the most taxing passages without compromising his burnished tone or depth of feeling. This video is brought to you by Medibilis Transactions. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the third episode of Piano Lovers. Bye.